हेलो गाइस, हाउ आर यू? वेलकम टू एक चाइना एक्सप्लोरर। तो चाइना में आज हम एक्सप्लोर करने जा रहे हैं एक बुक के बारे में। ठीक है, एक्चुअली चाइना में आपने काफ़ी बहुत सारे चीज़ें देखी होगी, मैंने वीडियोस बनाए हैं काफ़ी लोकेशंस के, काफ़ी खूबसूरत जगह पे जाने के बाद में इधर उधर पला पला अटरम पटरम। लेकिन आज मैं जो है आपको एक बुक के बारे में बता रहा हूँ, क्योंकि एक हमारी दीदी हैं इंडिया से जिनका नाम है पूर्णिमा गंगम। वो बहुत ही बेहतरीन इंसान है। शी इज़ फ्रॉम देहरादून, बहुत ही खूबसूरत जगह है, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट ब्यूटीफुल प्लेस इन इंडिया, आप सब जानते हैं। और एक्चुअली मेरा कभी जाना हुआ नहीं, मैं लेकिन जाऊंगा। तो मैं हूँ हैदराबाद से, मैं रहता हूँ चाइना में और मेरा चैनल का नाम है एक चाइना एक्सप्लोरर। तो मैं आज जो है दीदी के बारे में बताऊंगा कि दीदी जो है बहुत ही अच्छी इंसान है और इन्होंने अपनी एक बुक लिखी है जिनका नाम है कि बुक का नाम है कि रेनबो आफ्टर द स्टॉर्म एंड पूर्णिमा's बायोग्राफी। तो अपनी बायोग्राफी के ऊपर इन्होंने अपनी बुक लिखी है और इनको मदद किया है, रिटन बाय सोना घोष, और इसके पब्लिशर है स्टोरी मिरर इन्फोटेक्स प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। ओके, तो ये बुक अभी लॉन्च हुई नहीं है और ये बुक लॉन्च होने जा रही है 23 अप्रैल 2022 को, के जो सैटरडे है मुंबई में। और इसको ये बुक को लॉन्च करेंगे श्री मानवेंद्र सिंह गोहिल, जो कि क्राउन प्रिंस ऑफ राजपीपला के हैं, और ही इज़ आल्सो द चेयरपर्सन ऑफ लक्ष्य ट्रस्ट इन गुजरात। तो ये बुक जो है प्रिंस साहब जो है लॉन्च करेंगे मुंबई में। और ये आपको बुक आपको ख़रीदनी है या आपको डाउनलोड करके देखनी है, किंडल पे पढ़नी है, तो उसके काफ़ी सारे मैं लिंक्स जो है अमेज़ॉन पे जो अवेलेबल है, मैं आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में नीचे दे दूँगा। तो आप जो है ये बुक को पढ़ सकते हो ऑनलाइन, या आप प्री ऑर्डर भी कर सकते हो। इसमें इनकी कहानी है, अपने पूर्णिमा दीदी ने अपनी ज़िंदगी के बारे में अपनी कहानी इन्होंने मेंशन किया है कि हर इंसान की ज़िंदगी में जो है कभी खुशी कभी गम आते हैं और उतार चढ़ाव आते हैं। तो ज़िंदगी के बारे में इन्होंने कुछ अपनी फ़िलॉसफी ऑफ लाइफ इस बुक में अपना मेंशन किया है, और ये बुक अपने बेटे के लिए डेडिकेट किया है। और उनके बेटे हैं बहुत ही हैंडसम प्रतीक, जो कि अभी छोटे हैं, अभी 8-10 साल के हैं, छोटे हैं। तो ये जब बड़े हो जाएंगे 18 साल के, तो आई थिंक उनको ये बुक अपनी माँ अपने बेटे को ये बुक देगी। और प्रतीक जब तक जो है थोड़े और समझदार हो जाएंगे और उनको काफ़ी कुछ समझ में आएगा ज़िंदगी के बारे में कि माँ बाप कैसे हैं और माँ बाप अपने औलाद के लिए क्या क्या करते हैं और कितनी मेहनत और कितनी मुश्किल से जो है ज़िंदगी का सफ़र कटता है। तो ये सारी बातें जो है इन्होंने अपनी ये बुक में लिखी है कि रेनबो आफ्टर द स्टॉर्म। अगर आप बुक के शौकीन हैं, आप बुक्स पढ़ते हैं, आपको बुक्स अच्छे लगते हैं, तो आप जो है ये बुक आप प्री ऑर्डर करके आप मंगा सकते हो, ऑर्डर कर सकते हो, या ऑनलाइन किंडल में भी पढ़ सकते हो। आजकल बहुत आसान हो गया है, यू कैन बाई इट ऑनलाइन एंड रीड इट। और ये जो है स्टोरी मिरर की वेबसाइट पे भी अवेलेबल है। काफ़ी सारे जो लिंक्स हैं मैं ऑलरेडी बता चुका हूँ कि मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दूँगा। तो आप पढ़िए बुक, फिर पढ़ने के बाद में देखिए कमेंट मुझे कीजिए, या आप डायरेक्टली पब्लिशर को भी कमेंट कर सकते हो उनके ईमेल के थ्रू, या आप दीदी को भी बता सकते हो। तो शी इज़ ए वंडरफुल ह्यूमन बीइंग। देखोगे आप दीदी के इंटरव्यूज़ तो आपको पता चलेगा कि हाउ शी इज़ ए फैबुलस पर्सन। थोड़ा सा वीडियो मैं बनाना मुनासिब समझा, क्योंकि मैं दीदी का छोटा सा भाई हूँ और मेरी बहन के लिए मैं जो है इतना तो कर सकता हूँ। तो गाइज़, अगर आप ये बुक ख़रीदेंगे तो आपके लिए अच्छा है, और आप समझ सकते हैं कि काफ़ी सारी मतलब हर इंसान की पर्सनल स्टोरीज़ है ये बुक के अंदर। बस ठीक है, तो चलिए फिर मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में। और ये वीडियो के बाद में मैं जो है दीदी का कुछ इंटरव्यू इसमें ऐड कर दूंगा, तो आप देख सकते हो कि she had given a great interviews also. Okay, so okay guys, bye bye, take care.
My name is Purnima and originally I'm from India, as you can see. I was born in Delhi, then I moved to Dehradun. And Dehradun is a beautiful part. I finished my education there, then I moved to Scotland, and I lived there many years, met my husband, married him, came here, had a baby. That's my life. You know, like everybody has got struggles. You struggle for jobs, you struggle for money, you struggle for many things. But since I've been with my husband, everything is like magic. Storm was there before I met my husband.
Okay.
Then he's the part of the rainbow. He's somebody who listened to me. Reciprocation is one part, but being receptive, if you listen like you're listening to me, yeah, you're taking everything what I'm saying. That means a lot. Sometimes if you're not listening, then there is a big gap. So my husband and I have got, you know, we joke around, of course we have normal arguments and fights and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, I still would say he's my soulmate. We don't demand anything from each other. Very easy-going guy. I don't eat meat, I'm vegetarian. My husband does, and I do cook for non-vegetarian food for him. But he's never said, you try, you eat meat, never. So, which is very good. So I am me, and he's the one who's supporting me in everything. Imagine your husband doesn't support you writing the book, because obviously this is my story. I moved to China, Shenzhen, in 2011. And and it was very lonely, cultural difference, language barrier. So my husband, being my master, he said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to make friends. I want to be friends with other people, local people, so I can understand everybody. I want to be part of this culture. So he says, start teaching English, because I'd done TESOL course in Edinburgh. So one of his friends put a notice everywhere in the whole garden, learn English for free. Yeah, so loads of people came, and I made friends through them. One friend, she was in just across here, and she was in. Her husband worked as a chemistry teacher in Shili Primary, so they invited me there as a guest teacher. I did that for a few months, then my son came, so the rest is my son.
我的名字是 Purnima Gangam， 我是10岁。
He's my life. I keep on saying to my husband, I can leave you, but I can't leave my son. So the idea came 2011, 2012, when Pratik was born. And I thought, I want to give something to my son and my husband that they'll remember. You know, money and jewelry and things will just disappear. It's good. It's good to have today, but I'll not be taking it with me when I'm gone. So something which my son will cherish. Like I have a bed cover which my grandmother made. I have a sari which my mother gave it to me, right? So now I want to keep those things for my son. Maybe his wife will wear it. I will show this. This is your great-grandmom made this for me. So something which he will cherish. So what could I give him? What could I give him? Kept on coming. Then I thought, I'll write a letter, what my story was, what my life was, so he can understand me and my husband, why we became together, what was the reason. So that's why, it started as a letter for Pratik. Then I thought, the letter, you know, I want to give him the letter when he's 18, when he can understand everything. Then I asked my niece, and because She had a lot of time. she's a student, but she's gone to Nottingham now. So she started writing. Then one day I was speaking with SONA and she came and she said, oh, let me hear this. And that's how it started. So this book is not going to be given to him till he's 18. He won't understand anything now. And sometimes when somebody gets something before the time, A, they don't appreciate, B, it can get them in wrong direction.
I haven't read it yet. Right. I'm like being convincing my dad, trying to like, I want him to write like a book, like the same as my mom, but like a biography. But he keeps on hesitating.
Why he can't write?
I don't know.
Because he says mom's life is more interesting than his. I think, you know, I don't know if you've heard the song, my home is where I lay my hat, you know. So this is my home now. I feel very related to the culture, very related to people. I am part of Shenzhen now. You know, my husband says to me, he says, you can survive anywhere. So if I can survive anywhere, everybody can. It's just the zeal is there, yeah? If you have the zeal, you can do anything. I never give up. When I was working in Scottish Widows, I used to, you know, if somebody was down, I'm coming, I'll give you a hug. So I have touched many people's hearts because this is my journey for my son. So he should know me and my husband, of course. And he should understand what life is all about. You know, it's just not like fairy tale. People have to struggle. People have to struggle for food, money, stability, a place. You know, what I do with my cooking is not for money. It's to make a place. I said when he is 18, I'm going to give him the book and I'm going to have his, you know, the first dance with him. And then he says, no, don't do that, mommy. And I'll say, darling, this is for you, my life story, which I cherish and I hope you cherish and show it to your kids and, you know, what your mom went through. We'll sit and read together, yeah? And then there are emotions in there, there are feelings in there. So possibly both of us will cry. When the end will be there, he'll say, thank you, Mom. So now I thought I'll write a book, so which is all my journey from zero, from India to Edinburgh to China. My cooking journey, which I do, captivating China. Yes, I do a lot of charity work in Scotland as well, in Barnardos, and here captivating China. So I do lots, and basically my cooking journey started 2013 or something. When he was in SIS, we did a Pratik's Indian vegetarian cooking there. Cooked for 300 people.
Oh, wow. Jesus, I struggle just cooking for me and me.
300 people. And then I thought, you know, cooking and serving is totally different. It's better to teach somebody so they can learn and then they can implement it. And then they don't need to come back to me and they can, just like how you're saying, how many people lost weight and stayed there. So it's like teaching them how to eat properly and sharing my culture, of course sharing their culture. So it becomes like a small world for me. And I made lots and lots of friends just for cooking. I've got over 3,000 people in my my WeChat and cooking. And groups and friends and all over the world. I know all my friends love. So this is a book for my son. This is me when I was 17.
Wow! Jeez, is that you?
Yeah.
You were really pretty.
Yeah.
Now it's getting pretty.
Yeah, but you're obviously even prettier.
It's
Really beautiful.
Yeah, Indian women, they are all pretty.
Thank you.
Absolutely stunning.
That's me, 17.
17.
Yeah. And this is me in Edinburgh, in Scottish Widows. I worked in Lloyd's Disney Banking Group.
Grand Mitchell.
You
must have get off here.
and it starts with this is Edinburgh as well with my friend. I was there, my best friend.
They call it church lost because it's in.
There is a letter which I start with
because everything here
saying somewhere about. This is a letter from my son.
Wow.
So this is where you started the letter here.
Yes.
I think it's such a brilliant idea because now it can be passed down
Yes,
Not
yes.
like
family.
And it's all.
much less for me.
As a Westerner,
You're the most precious.
Thank you. Yes, and it's like my great grandfather, my great grandmother, which Pratik will never know. Yeah. So I needed to tell him where my beginning was from zero. I was born in Delhi, then I was brought up in Dehradun. It's a beautiful part of northern part of India. Then I went to Edinburgh. What my life was in Edinburgh. Now what my life is in Shenzhen. So somebody needed to tell him. And it's not always bed of roses, no matter where you go. You know, I had struggles here, I couldn't speak Chinese, but somehow we have loads of friends, communication, sign language, friends, yeah. So,
Get by.
yeah, you get by. So that's how, this is my story, and this is for my son, and this is when I got married.
Oh. So pretty. This is the Indian like wedding dress.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So this is my journey for my son. And it's available from 23rd of April on all the social platforms, Amazon, Kindle, whatever.
Wow.
And we're
Online.
also going to make a workshop with
Yes.
Punio, a real official book launch. This one is really just introducing the concept behind it.
Yes.
Mostly because her intention behind this book touched me. Because you guys, most of you guys know I've lost my mom from cancer. And seeing that she does that preemptively for him is something that I wish my mom would have done. So it's like, for me, the intention behind the book is worth it. So I wanted to share that with everyone.
Yes, thank you. And my brother also, you just said cancer. He died also with cancer 6 years ago. So Pratik would never know who was in my life. So this is the best platform. I thought I'll give him something which he'll cherish. He'll pass on to his next generation, who knows? Maybe he'll throw it in the bin, who knows?
I would never.
And Pratik also wants to say something. Come on, please.
Don't be shy.
Come on.
I'm not done this in like.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Quick. Jaldi, tell us. Don't be shy, come on. Okay, Pratik says something.
So like, I'm gonna talk about myself. So like, when I was 4 years old, I had my arm injury right here. Broke my arm. And I just got in a car accident. I mean, not a car accident, I mean a bike accident. My arm was bleeding. First it was until here. And what happened was we put a bandage around it, but it was stuck then. It was stuck, so I had to go to the hospital. During my class, so they had to remove it. I was in so much pain. I was crying because they had to put like something that would sting. I was crying a lot. And I just used, like most of the time I used to spend my time gaming on my PC. Like most of the time I spent gaming, hanging out with my friends, going downstairs.
Troubling me. 100%.
No way.
We fight every single day. Every single day. It's not one day we don't fight, you know. He's never fights with his father, only with me. So I don't know if it's true love, you know, because he fights with me. So, but this is genuine for my son. This book, I'm dedicating to him. When he's 18, he'll get to read it. Till that time, I'm putting it in lock and key, so it doesn't even have a preview of it, because he wouldn't understand what it's all about. Because he's too small. And when he's 18, on his 18th birthday, that's the gift I'm going to give.
8 years
That's
old.
so special.
Brilliant idea,
Yeah.
Great. great.
Appreciate it. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
So